Alright guys, the moment has come. The moment we've been all waiting for, all 2 subscribers and me. The big project is here. Roll the new intro!
This channel is about stick and poke tattoos without experience. So let's do some poking, shall we?
Today is finally the time when we're gonna start the biggest project that I've been talking about since the first video. This channel kind of get created because of this project, and then we will see how it goes from there. But I kind of like it so far because I'm having fun with the tattoos and I'm having so much fun with creating the videos, even more than I thought. Actually, it's quite fun. Yeah, so this is the project. This is the mandala. It's by hand actually. I didn't use any rulers or anything, so it's just like I was eyeballing it all the way, plus all the crap around it. But I've got only one because I didn't want to do any other one. So I tried the one first, which was not really fail, but I didn't like it, and then I start with this one, which I'm gonna show you the time lapse of it. It's only like few seconds, but it's awesome. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. It's with the music too, so just don't get all scared and jumpy because the music's gonna roll in also. So let's have a look. How cool is that, right? Oh my god, I like it so much. Anyway, so this is the project we're gonna be doing today, and I think it's gonna take some time because, as I said in the previous video, so I'm gonna be doing layers by layers. So I'm gonna do the stencil first, the center, and then a little bit, then this little flower leaves, then more, and then these actually are the leaves which are not created yet because I want to see how it's gonna look on the knee. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on the knee, by the way. And then so it's like right here where it's gonna go down to my leg. So I'm gonna do it because in here it's gonna be that's it, because I've got another tattoo coming from this side of my leg already, like an existing tattoo, and then from this side is a free space, but I think I want to keep it like, oh my camera is falling. Fork, today is really the day to do this shit. Oh man, my light is dying, my camera is falling. All right. So it's gonna go down on my leg like this, down to my leg. So I think it's gonna be like a little triangle down here. So it's gonna continue this way. And I've got a free space on my thigh also, so it might actually continue this way also. So I'm gonna create it as I go. But first, this one's gonna be lots of work because, as you saw maybe before those videos, I did only small designs. The biggest one was probably the sad lady and then the flower, which I've got another video coming up because there was a little disaster, so wait for it as well. So I've got a horror story to tell. Today we're gonna do probably like this, and then I think next video this. So I would say it's gonna take 2 videos to show you how am I doing it. This is tattoo number 5, I would say. Yeah, number 5. Alright, let's do that. So only shortly I will show you what is my setup because I covered it in my last video. So this is only shortly what I'm gonna be using for this project. I'm gonna be using the sanitizing spray as always to get rid of all the ink which is everywhere anyway. Then I've got still this ink, there's a load of it. Hand sanitizer also, sanitizer I'm trying to say. We've got Vaseline also as always. Then we've got some Kleenex. And yeah, I'm gonna be using the baby bum wipes because I don't have anything else, but they are wet and they are super cool. So yeah, it's gonna help. I still got a few of these, so the alcohol pads to sanitize the area even more, triple sanitize. I still don't have a gloves, don't judge me, I'm gonna get them. Then I've got another spray cup which is really sanitized to put my ink in it. Ow. And then for the needles, I'll be using again the 05RL because I already used them. And then I kinda getting comfortable to using these tiny ones. I don't know how the big one's gonna do, but I'm gonna try them later on. But definitely for the center of the tattoo, I'm gonna be using these small ones. I mean, only one of it. So one of the small ones. And then I have also created my sharp container from the spice rack that we finished the coriander, something was in it, I don't know. And then it's super cool, look, it's like it's made for it. So all my sharp used needles are in here just to be safe that nobody's gonna stamp on it or whatever. So then when I dump it, or when it's gonna be actually filled up, which is gonna take some time, then I'm gonna bring it to the hospital or somewhere to just dump it, and then they will dispose it how they're supposed to. Also guys, for the healing actually after that, this one is super cool. So I never used it before. I found it, which is like a pure organic. I don't really go with this style or whatever. I'm kind of guided. I don't really care about what I'm putting on my skin or whatever, but this one is really nice. And then, you know, when the tattoo is healing up and then it's a little bit itchy, so if you put this one in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, the the itchiness is gone actually. So this one is really nice to get as well, to just like, you know, to moisturize it a little bit with this. All right. Okay, the speed of light is on, and then the time lapse has started as well. So the first one is the stencil. I didn't want to bore you with it because you saw me in the previous videos. Then applying the stencil. So for this time actually I did it for the first time, so I think I'm getting there. So it was really cool. I'm starting with the small one, the small flower in the middle, and then the bigger one later on is following. And then shaving my knee for the first time. Boy, there was lots of hairs. I know, sexy, right? So horrible. That was an experience as well. But now it's so smooth. It's so smooth now, so it's nice. And yeah, this is the tattoo actually. So as I said, I'm gonna be doing a layer by layer. So I'm starting with the center, and then I'm gonna be working my way out. So for this video, so I'm doing this little flower, the circle, little flower, another circle, and then the flower leaves. And then for the next one, I'm gonna be doing the big leaves, to just place them and then have the outline of it. And then later on at the end, I'm gonna be doing all the details, like all the black stuff in it, all the little small lines in it, and then making it pretty. So yeah, this is how it's gonna go. For the center, I'm using the 05 needle, and then later on you'll see that I'm gonna swap the needles. I think I put a little comment like that, you will see when actually, that I realized that it's faster and better with the thicker line. I know, again, people who actually tattoos and then know a little bit more about it, so they will be like, duh. But yeah, I don't know anything. So I did this one, and then when I tried to do the bigger leaf, like a little bit longer, and then longer lines, and then bigger design around this one. So it was taking so much time, and then I just swapped for the thicker one, and then it was a good idea to do that, because it was faster after that. And then the lines are really nice actually. They are really dark and then nice. So I'm glad that actually my stupid brain went there and then like, oh, maybe like a thicker line, you need a thicker needle, you know, so do it. So it was good. It was a good move. So I'm really happy about that. Also with a small needle, so it's nice to correct if you've got anything crooked or anything that went a little bit wrong. So it's nice to go there with a small needle and then adjust the line or like the shape a little bit how you like it. Because with the big one, you can do like a thicker lines, but like when it comes to like the outline of the big line, so it's better to do it with the small one, and then, you know, like when some of it is thicker or smaller or whatever. So it's nice to adjust it with the 05 one. With the knee tattoo, you have to be careful when you put the stencil on. I watched a few YouTube's video before I started, so I'm glad about that. Because you have to be standing straight and then try to find the middle of your knee when you're standing. So then when you bend your knee like this, the skin is already stretched. So it's a little bit, it's not how the design's supposed to look like, because when you put the knee back, so the skin stretches and everything, so the design is a little bit different. But you still have to follow the lines, because when you put your leg straight, so the design go back where it's supposed to, and it's nice again. And with the skin on the knee, I found out more down you go, the skin is like, I don't know if it's only me, but it's really hard actually. I feel like a hippo, like seriously. It's like so hard to poke it. Like I had to really like force to put the ink in it. Like I really have to be like more brutal with it. And lastly, what I found out is that more you tattoo, more you poke, then you're going easy on yourself. Because it's painful, of course. So I have to always remind myself, okay, it has to be painful. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick. So, because when you're doing it just a little bit, it's not painful, and then, you know, it's comfortable because you are like in pain all the time. A little bit, it's not that bad. But then the skin, the ink doesn't stick, and then you just breaking the skin, and then it's difficult to go back to it. then like for the first time when you poke it and it's painful and then the ink sticks, the line is nicer and more straight and then better. So always, like, every single time I have to remind myself, okay, now I've been easing on myself, so it has to be painful. Then yeah, so it's the only what I wanted to say. Also guys, so I'm gonna leave it in here, so the time lapse is still going, I think for 4 more minutes, and I think it's enough me talking. If you like it so far, you can hit the subscribe button, or you can just like it or comment it, it's up to you. And I'll see you on the next one. You can also check out my Instagram, and then I think I've got this is tattoo number 5, so I think there are 4 videos then, four more videos. You can check it out. The first 2 are a little bit boring because I'm not really talking. But yeah, the video before this one and before that, it's already this kind of style that I'm talking and trying to make it a little bit funnier. Alright, take care guys, ciao, peace out. Oh, also I forgot, at the end of this one, there are the picture of the final product, how it looks like right now. Alright, ciao.